field target priorities and how important it is to take all those marches down, and how impactful can that be on your murder ball if you're not going to take them down. Hello everyone, I'm Legend Ronnie, and today I want to talk about field fighting priorities and why is it important to select specific marchers and try to trim down those specific marchers. Because those marchers, if you're not taking them down fast enough and you're just going to let them there, they will impact your murder ball as well. Now, of course, in some situation, like for example pass opening, which is this recording in the background that you're watching right now, between 1365 and 1846, this is how I got the idea about selecting specific marchers and killing important marchers in the murder ball, because I noticed 1365 is doing that. It's always trying to take down key marchers of the opponent murder balls. Because of the amount of marchers that it is on a pass opening, it is very hard to try to pick your targets. People usually just zoom out and play the dot game, and whatever you're swarming because everybody wants to swarm something that it is closer to them. Now in this situation, I was told that it is like a 1 minute delay. Some players were saying they were having 10 seconds delay between taking a command and so on. So it was a big cluster on this fight, 1365 and 1846. On a, let's say, regular Imperium KVK, usually after an hour, usually this lag is diminishing, the delay is not as bad, and when the murder ball fights are happening, you will be able to pick your targets. You're not just gonna go random. Now the importance of taking down those targets is because those targets will hurt your murder ball. So the first target that I have noticed JST is picking is pretty much anything with XYs. So everything that has XY in it, they try to take it down. Either it is a Nevsky, either it is a Honda, Mehmet, or whatever. They just try to take it down. The second priority that I have noticed them going for is anything with YSG, preferably Nebu YSG. There is a lot of people that are doing Nebu and YSG because of the AoE value. Then obviously comes Guans. People do Guan and Scipio recently, maybe they have a Guan and Leo or whatever, because Guan also silences, not just does AoE. So Guan is also a target on the field. The whole point is that you take your opponent's AoE down, and if you have a lot of AoE left in your murder ball, you're trimming down the other marchers in the opponent's murder ball slowly. That's why AoE is so valuable in the murder ball, because you're not just helping yourself, you're helping the entire murder ball, trimming down the other marchers. In the end, numbers matter as well in a murder ball fight, but AoE also helps. After all these high AoE marchers are going down, it comes marchers like Nevsky that are also a target because they are very impactful on certain marchers. So for example, if someone has like 3 cav marchers and is focusing on archers, they can trim down archers really fast, especially if they have a Nevsky and an XY in it. You'll have the support of your other infantry or whatever other marches you have in your 5 marches murder ball, 6 or 7, and you will kill an archer march pretty fast. So Nevskys are also a target, and once all these are gone, Scipio is also a target. Scipio is really good in the murder ball, so if there is marchers with Scipio, I already mentioned Guan, but there is players that are doing Scipio first. So if you see Scipio first, once all the others are gone, then definitely target Scipio as well. It is the support marchers. Once all these marchers are gone, you have the support marchers, and those should be the next one in line, because the support marchers, they don't do a lot of damage. So if you focus the support marches, it can have different effects. So this is what I have noticed in different KVKs. If you go for someone's support march, I noticed that there's like three types of players. There is ones that they just don't care, they just go in and they just die and refresh and so on. There is those players that care about the trades. The moment you start chewing down one of their march, they are also unskilled. They retreat all their marches, which is wrong if you want to ask me, because it's just one march you're hitting, but he's retreating all of them. And there is those players that are very skilled and very meticulous with their marches. The moment you start hitting it, they retreat it, and they retreat only that march, not all of them, and so on. So it's situation and situation. But going for the support role, this is something that happened to me. It was a Trajan and a Constantine, someone that had 6 marches at that time. So I was swarming his Trajan and Constantine, and he wasn't going down, while his other marches almost completely killed me. While I was still swarming the Trajan and Constantine, because he was probably super high geared, and the heal of Constantine proc, I have no idea, I just couldn't take it down. I probably got on red by the time I had to retreat, but I was on red as well with all my marches. So was that productive when I could have killed his Nebu YSG and or his XY and Nevsky? That wasn't very productive. So that's why I usually leave the support marches at the end, because they don't really do damage. They are helpful, they support the murder ball, but they don't really do damage. So those marches are not as a number one importance, because you could also waste a lot of time killing them, while you could kill something much lighter, more like Nebu, more like I don't know, Guan and Alex, if people still use Guan and Alex, Boudica and YSG, because a lot of people are building Boudica now for their YSG. So there is a lot of options that you can go for on the field. And again, like I said, there is different options, and there is different type of players and situations that can happen. Either people will retreat on the first time you're hitting them, or it is the first big murder ball fights when people are not retreating, that everybody's going all in and so on. There is situation and situation, but there has to be a priority target, not just kill anything that you see. Well, of course, in situation where you see an Ethelfled next to you, or someone coming with a double C thinking that he's going to join a rally or something, of course you're going to kill it. I would kill it as well, but those are just some rare exceptions that doesn't happen very often. Other than that, there should be the other priorities, which should 100% go down first. When you can select the targets, then you should definitely go for what it is important. I have done a lot of mistakes in the past as well, like for example seeing a Constantine on the field and just going and swarming a Constantine, because when you're swarming a Constantine, it doesn't do much counterattack damage back, so you could potentially just keep killing that Constantine and get really positive trades on your marches, but he will go down really hard if he's good equipped. If he's bad equipped, then you'll probably just chew it down really fast. So it did happen to me when I was swarming a Constantine and Mulan at that time, and it was a really well equipped one, and I was keep swarming him, and I was like, okay, he's going down, why is he not going down, I'll keep swarming him. And mistakes were made, of course. So that's why it is important to have priority targets. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have various mistakes, and the whole good thing about the Rise of Kingdom strategy is the fact that it gives you time to react. It gives you time to do things. It's not an instant game. It's not like, oh my god, you attacked and you forgot to do something, or you attacked and you attack wrong. No, you haven't done anything wrong. Whatever you do wrong, you can fix it. That's the whole point about the game. It is a slow-paced game. It's not a fast-paced game, right? So you have time to adjust and you have time to fix any kind of mistakes that you might have done. And that's a really good thing. This can also help you get a lot more kills, because most of the marches that I was mentioning as a priority in this video, they are pretty squishy marches, and you should get really good and positive trades versus them. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about these priority marches. Should there be a priority on marches or just kill whatever? I think the game is becoming more and more technical, and more and more strategies, like even on a scale as a KVK. Like I said, kingdoms or some kingdoms are already applying it, and probably that's not the thing that the reason that they won, but it might have been one of them. So let me know in the comment section below what you think, and until next time, this is your boy Ronnie signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.